back at it again on this Madden shit. It is I, Cognac Devereaux, finna take on another challenger with these #em Duval Jacksonville Jaguars. Earlier I had a nice little battle with the guy with the Kansas City Chiefs. It was a great game. He jumped out 14-0 on me, you know, so hey. You know, let's see what I can do now today. Well, later from a continuation of today, excuse me. Also in these chats, I would have my LinkedIn, you know, I'm do content writing, you know, digital marketing analyst, you know, I'm trying to get myself out there, you know, like, share, comment, you know, first time really doing this, so trying to get it right. But yeah, you know, tune in, look at your boy. #FWM if you know what that means.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to
the state
of Florida and TIA.
Oh, we got a Pittsburgh guy. Hard defense, and we already know that man. TJ. But I, Cognac Devereaux, am not nervous. This would be the best thing, you know, for this match here. Let me see. Depending on who he has at start at the quarterback, it dictate a lot, but I stay base for right now. You know, I like everything right is right now, you know. And as always, like, share, comment, review, critique, and or hate.
Throwing first play is Pickett.
Oh yes, sir. I started to go for the hit stick. I had to remember that was nice. That's a load there. So I figured he'll go to this. I did not see he was his quarterback, but you know, we'll go for it right there. Now we'll come back to that. We'll open it up. So Kenny Pickett. Okay. So it's gonna be a strong running game, quick bootlegs to the outside. I suspect I will do the same. So if that's the case, we're going to really operate out of this formation today. This formation is going to be very vital to stop this guy.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play.
Okay, I see the inside outsider. No sir, no more. No more. Good play call. Yes, we'll go to the farm. How about it's more? There we go. Now I got it. Yes. We'll change it up in a minute, but you got to remix this formation. If you remix this formation with this Jacksonville person, I mean, it's amazing. I promise you won't be sorry. It gives you so much flexibility to make a play. It gives you so much flexibility to make the play. No sir. It gives you so much flexibility to make plays. Like, you can try this with any other team, man, but you know, you got to be savvy when you do it. Like, you have to use your team's greatest strengths, you know, to cover some of the weaknesses. That's how I feel. Something doing I like over there, but we'll get it together. A daddy catch it on. I explain it later.
Now Pickett.
Take it out the sky. Oh my God. Yes, sir. So Trayvon Walker was playing. These keys, I got him playing to the outside, but it's okay though. It's all good. He's gonna move. On this particular one, I'll go Josh. Call the timeout. Every now and then, see if you save yourself early in the drive to call the timeout, you'll be good. So we're running Josh to the outside. We're going to put Mr. Walker here and Fatowski to the inside, running a speed rush on the interior. Are the keys also in there? Spread your defense. With Walker being your spy. That was a great catch, but it was a hard catch. It was really deeper than he thought. So I'll also show you something else. How I feel, you can put the way Josh Allen is set up and move, because the way to down in the situation, you're going to want really burst to the corners. which henceforth has Devin Lloyd and Mooney to my outside. Olakon and Josh Allen's in my inside. The experience in the middle. Put the hand up or something. Ah, let's go. By diving for it, it causes the concentration mess up. It's not the good offense. Bless you. Yes, sir. Thank you. Definitely. And as we can see here, he's got a quick front. And I'm getting the ball out quick. Too much of a press. Don't leave your pocket. A lot of times you do not have to leave your pocket. And again, I try to play real player as much as I can. Like, these guys I have in the game are, to my knowledge, are not injured. And they're in the game. A lot of people play with the guys that are still injured or, you know, or whatever. No, I'm taking what's the best of my roster. What I have right now currently. You know, I try to play as updated as possible. Oh, you see the cut back in? Because I really messed up. I had went to a space zone. But yes, try to play as realistic as possible, man. Like, it's the best thing you can do. It really is. Like, you know, teachers try to get team building concepts, schemes, you know. It makes you virtually, you know, try to, you know, take the best with the worst.
Jones now in motion left.
Because, you know, it's what you're supposed to do. Now, as you can see, it's a simple flat route, and I'm getting it out.
Right side, it's Manhurst, the tight end.
And if you remember last game, Mr. Manhurst fumbled off the hit stick, but it's all good though. He made up for it. I know he would. That was the guy with the cheese. It was amazing. He jumped out 14 on me. It was amazing. But you know, we don't live in the past. We just be getting the right out. Most people try to go up straight. Now we're gonna do a simple flat route. Sometimes, you know, that's how you people get picked off. You probably could have scored a touchdown, but you do it. You know, let's take the safe route. Let's get our quarterback in the rhythm. You know, let's make sure we score. Let's not take the position in vain. People don't want to take what the defense gives them. Just take the little route. You knew it was open. Just take it. Don't do no extra.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same.
Yes, sir. And that's what we call a touchdown.
Travis Etienne taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jaguars will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And Sims says, let's bring it out to the 25.
So we're back in this 4-4 again. But I will do this time. Why I like this defense, it allows you to rest certain players throughout your game. You don't have to necessarily run two safeties. It's hard running single high. It's hard running single high. So you have to adjust the defense for a single high, for a double high look to confusion. I'll explain later. Just like this right here.